Welcome to Tech to Go. I'm your host, Toby, and today we're diving into Huawei's latest groundbreaking foldable, the Pura X. This isn't just another folding phone, folks. It's a bold reimagining of what a foldable can be, with a design that breaks away from convention in more ways than one. Let's get into it. Huawei has been pushing boundaries in the foldable space for years, but the Pura X takes things in a completely new direction with what they're calling a wide fold design. Unlike the typical tall, narrow foldables we've become accustomed to, the Pura X embraces a chunky, squarish form factor that's immediately distinctive. When folded, this device measures 91.7 millimeters wide, noticeably wider than traditional flagships like Huawei's own Mate 60 Pro at 79 millimeters. This has earned it the affectionate nickname Chubby Fold among early adopters, but don't let that fool you. There's method to this apparent madness. Unfold the Pura X, and you're greeted with a 6.3-inch display sporting a 16:10 aspect ratio, much wider than the typical 19:9 we see in most smartphones today. This unique proportion eliminates those annoying black bars when watching 16:9 videos, offering a screen area of around 115 square centimeters, comparable to the much larger iPhone 16 Pro Max. The hinge design is particularly impressive, with Huawei's Xuanting mechanism minimizing creasing to the point where it's nearly invisible even after repeated use. At just 196 grams, it's surprisingly lightweight for a foldable, though its unconventional proportions do take some getting used to. The real magic happens when you start consuming content. Testing shows the Pura X provides about 30% more viewing area for videos and a whopping 60% more for images compared to standard flagships. The 120 Hz LTPO adaptive refresh rate and impressive 2500 nit peak brightness ensure everything looks smooth and vibrant. Under the hood, the Pura X packs Huawei's Kirin 9020 chip, which handles everyday tasks with ease, though it does struggle somewhat with demanding games. The real star of the show, however, is HarmonyOS 5, Huawei's fully Android-free operating system. This marks a significant milestone for Huawei, representing their complete break from Google's ecosystem after years of US sanctions. The revamped Xiaoyi AI assistant transitions from simple command-based interactions to more natural conversations, offering lifelike voice responses and context-aware suggestions. Features like AI eye tracking for automatic scrolling when reading and whisper mode for discrete voice commands showcase Huawei's focus on intuitive user experiences. On the camera front, Huawei hasn't skimped, despite the challenges of fitting everything into a foldable form factor. You get a triple camera system featuring a 50-megapixel main sensor with an f1.6 aperture, a 40-megapixel ultra-wide, and an 8-megapixel telephoto with 3.5x optical zoom. The company's red maple color science delivers natural tones, while the foldable design enables some unique photography tricks. The dual-screen preview feature lets subjects see themselves on the outer display during photos, while the hinge's hover mode enables creative angles for time-lapses and low-light shots. Power users will appreciate the 4,720 mAh battery, which easily lasts a full day of moderate use. Charging speeds are solid, if not spectacular, 66 watts wired and 40 watts wireless. The inclusion of Tiantong satellite connectivity and IPX8 waterproofing adds to the appeal for adventurers, though 5G support varies by region. So what about pricing? The Huawei Pura X starts at 7,499 Chinese yuan, which converts to roughly $1,030. It's available in several colors, including Moonshadow Gray, Zero Degree White, Phantom Night Black, and 2 collector's editions with premium finishes and up to 1 terabyte of storage. The top-end version reaches 9,999 yuan, approximately $1,500. While the Pura X is currently exclusive to China, its innovative design and software independence make it a device worth watching for the global market. So, is the Huawei Pura X for everyone? Definitely not. Its bold design demands adaptation, and the Kirin 9020's gaming limitations might deter power users. But for content creators, early adopters, and anyone tired of conventional smartphone designs, it represents something genuinely fresh and exciting in the mobile space. What do you think about Huawei's approach to foldables? Would you consider a wider device like this over the more traditional tall, narrow foldables? Leave your thoughts and comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about this unique device. And that wraps up today's episode of Tech to Go. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the Huawei Pura X, please take a moment to like this episode and subscribe for more tech insights and analysis. Until next time, I'm Toby, and thanks for tuning in.